welcome to Math Lesson 30. Let's get started with your multiplication tables. The blues, we're going to read in our most excited voice, like you're a cheerleader. Woohoo! Get ready, get your pom-poms. Woo! Here we go. 0 times 4 equals 0. 1 times 4 equals 4. 2 times 4 equals 8. 3 times 4 equals 12. Nice job. Okay, now for the green numbers, we're going to read those in our lowest, deepest voice. Are you ready? Here we go. 4 times 4 equals 16. 5 times 4 equals 20. 6 times 4 equals 24. 7 times 4 equals 28. Great job. All right, now we're just going to read the red ones in our normal voices, but we're going to clap after each one, just like this. 8 times 4 equals 32. Ready? Okay, here we go. 8 times 4 equals 32. 9 times 4 equals 36. 10 times 4 equals 40. 11 times 4 equals 44. 12 times 4 equals 48. Good job. Now for your paper today, we are learning about division and geometry. Woohoo! Geometry is just talking about shapes. So we're going to keep going with our shapes. But first, let's talk about division. When you divide, remember, you're dividing many things into equal groups. So today we're talking about when you divide by 3. When you divide by 3. So here I have stars in groups of 3 on my board. Just like on your paper, you have some mushrooms in groups of 3. So you should have this paper, page 59, in front of you. Look at number 1. It says divide by 3, use the mushrooms to help you. So we're going to divide by 3. I have stars on my board, but you have mushrooms on your paper. Okay, so letter A says 30 divided by 3. So we're going to count by 3s, our groups of 3, until we get to 30. That tells us 30 divided in groups of 3. We count how many groups, and that's your answer. Let's do it together. Ready? Here I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Woo! Those are all of my groups of 3 up to 30. So how many groups do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 30 divided by 3 equals 10. Good job. Let's do letter B. Once I erase these lines. Okay, letter B says 12 divided by 3. So I'm going to count my groups of 3 until I get to 12. You count your mushrooms while I count the stars. 3, 6, 9, 12. How many groups is that? 4. So 12 divided by 3 equals 4. All right. That's where we're going to stop. So I want you to do the same thing with your mushrooms all the way through your paper. Number 2 says write the products. Don't forget, anything times 1 is itself, and anything times 0 is 0. Number 3 says write the numbers your teacher says. So I'm going to say some numbers out loud, and you need to write those numbers on your paper. Ready? I'm going to read them through twice. If you have to rewind the video so that you can hear them again, you may. Letter A, 529,643. 529,643. 643. Letter B, 48,600. 48,600. Letter C, 800,800. 800,800. Letter D, 302,410. 302,410. Okay, if you need to rewind, pause, go ahead. We're going to move on here in the video. Number 4 says set the clocks. So it says 20 minutes after 5 o'clock. So do not set your clock for 5 o'clock. You need to start at 5 and then add 20 more minutes. So what time is 20 minutes after 5 o'clock? What time do you think, Hazel? 5:20, very good. So for letter A, it needs to be 5:20. Set your clock to 5:20. Letter B says 15 minutes after 2:30. 15 minutes after 2:30. So that means we need to add 15 minutes to 2:30. What time is that? 2:45. Very good. 2:45. So set your clock to 2:45. Letter C says 30 minutes before antes de 8 o'clock. What time is 30 minutes before 8 o'clock? What do you think, Jocelyn? If you said 7:30, you would be right. 30 minutes before 8 o'clock is 7:30. The hour is the hour before, and we subtract 30, and we get 30 minutes. So 7:30. So set letter C to 7:30.